We're going to get things over to Weather First meteorologist Grayson Freund. It's nice to feel a little bit of relief out there, that's for sure.
Yep, and that's going to be the story as we head really throughout the rest of the week and into the weekend. So we started today with some rain and storms. That's been the story for really the last few mornings, so nothing new there. And we could still see a few more isolated to even scattered showers and some isolated storms develop as we head throughout this afternoon. But one thing's for certain is that we have some much cooler and nicer temperatures. Right now, we're sitting in the low and mid 70s across the area. Dew points are still pretty high in the 60s, around 70 degrees. So we're still technically in that humid to muggy range, but because temperatures are a lot lower, it doesn't feel as bad out there. So as we head throughout the next few hours, we'll actually have temperatures starting to fall as we head throughout the afternoon and into this evening into those lower 70s. This is because we have a cold front swinging through, and so that's going to lead to that chance for some more showers this afternoon. But kind of before we talk about the next few days, I want to backtrack a little bit. So over the last 48 hours, the last 2 days, we've gotten several rounds of rain and storms and a lot of rainfall. So some areas have picked up around a ½ inch to an inch, but others, like these ones that you're seeing here shaded in the darker reds, they've picked up 2 to 3 inches. And so this is where we have those concerns of some flooding, since we've already had that really saturated ground from all the rain that we have gotten beyond the last few days. So we do have some flooding concerns right now. These areas that you're seeing here, these lines of these more lighter neon greens, these are flood warnings for our rivers, and then the rest of the shaded green areas that you're seeing, this is flood watch. So this extends until tonight. So as we head throughout this afternoon, the National Weather Service actually just set out an alert that we could have some funnel clouds developing as we head throughout this afternoon. This is mainly for portions of northeastern Iowa. So just remember that those are not tornadoes and they rarely become tornadoes. But if you do happen to see any of those forming out there, you can go ahead and report those to the National Weather Service or to us and send in those photos. But besides that, we'll have some scattered activity developing through the afternoon, potentially into the overnight hours too, but we should have a dry start to the day as we head into Thursday morning. We'll have high pressure moving in overhead, and that will help keep things quiet and dry as we head throughout the rest of the week. We'll also have those winds coming in out of the north and northwest, so that cooler and more drier air will be replacing the moist, hot and humid air that we've been experiencing the last few days. So dew points are going to start to fall after we head throughout the day today, around 60 degrees into the 50s for the rest of the week and into the weekend. So some much nicer, more comfortable temperatures and weather are coming. I think that's something we all need after the extreme heat that we've been dealing with. So for today, could still have those rain and storms around, temperatures in the mid 70s. We'll stay in the 70s as we head throughout the next few days and into the weekend with some dry and sunny weather.